For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations, it's Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Funeral service for Sean Bryant Potts, age 16, of Sylacauga, is Saturday at 1 p.m. from Estelle Community Church in Weguffka. Brother Nick Lightsey and Brother Paul Hutton will officiate. Burial in the Estelle Community Church Cemetery. Mr. Potts died Wednesday, June 14th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Sean was a member of the Estelle Community Church and attended Fayetteville High School. Visitation is tonight, 5 until 8 at the funeral home. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleysmith.com. Radley Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga, directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Carolyn Hall Lewis, age 60, of Alexander City, is Saturday at 11 a.m. from Great Bethel Baptist Church in Alexander City. Burial to follow in the Primitive Baptist Church Cemetery, Highway 259, Alexander City. Armors Memorial Services directing. Funeral service for Mr. James Stephen Johnsey, age 63, of Alexander City, will be today at 2 o'clock from the chapel at Radley Funeral Home. Reverend Tim Harris and Dr. John Watkins officiating. The family receiving friends today, 1 until 3 at the funeral home. Military honors provided by the Alexander City Veterans Honor Guard. Mr. Jonesy died Wednesday, June 14th at his residence. And memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, in charge of the arrangements. Celebration of life for Michael Wayne Truss, age 63, is 1 o'clock Saturday at Union Springs Baptist Church. Interment in the Union Springs Cemetery. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. Funeral service for Elizabeth L. Spencer, age 91, is Saturday at 1 p.m. from Greater Ebenezer Baptist Church, with the Reverend Anthony McKinney officiating. Interment in the Knoxville Cemetery. Mrs. Spencer died June 13 at Brookwood Citizens Hospital. The body will lie in state at the church 1 hour prior to the service. Anniston Funeral Service directing. Funeral service for Mary Holsclaw, age 71, is 2 o'clock Saturday at Rocky Mount Baptist Church, with the Reverend Robert L. Jones officiating. Interment in the Rocky Mount Church Cemetery. Mrs. Holsclaw died June 9th at Grandview Hospital in Birmingham. Anniston Funeral Service directing. Funeral service for Mr. Robert Hurd, age 78, is Saturday, June 17th at Africa Missionary Baptist Church in Talladega, beginning at 11 a.m. The Reverend Isaac Richardson officiating. Visitation today, 1 until 4 at the funeral home. Mr. Hurd died June 10th at Grandview Medical Center in Birmingham. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Mr. Carbon J. Garrett, age 56, is Saturday, June 17th at Mount Olive Baptist Church in Sylacauga. Service begins at 2 o'clock. The Reverend Dexter Green officiating. Burial in the Tallahatchie Baptist Church Cemetery of Childersburg. Visitation today, 1 until 8 at the funeral home, with a family hour from 6 until 8 also at the funeral home. Mr. Garrett passed away June 8th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Mr. Johnny C. Be Good Dates II, age 60, is Saturday at Pine Grove Baptist Church in Sylacauga, beginning at 1 o'clock. The Reverend William Funderburg officiating. The station today, 1 until 8 at the funeral home. Mr. Dates passed away June 13th at Grandview Medical Center. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Mr. Charlie E. Redbone Chapman, age 83, is Saturday at 1 o'clock from Coosa Valley Baptist Church. The Reverend Willie J. Posey officiating. Burial in the Coosa Valley Church Cemetery. The station today, 1 until 8 at the funeral home. Mr. Chapman died June 4th at Coosa Valley Medical Center. Community Funeral Home directing. Lily Lucille Hendon, age 86, died June 13th. Funeral service today at 2 p.m. from the Chapel of Talladega Funeral Home. The Reverend Otis Grays officiating. Interment in the Pine Hill Memorial Park. Mrs. Hendon was a member of the West End Church of God for some 30 years. Online condolences at TalladegaFuneralHomeInc.com, Talladega Funeral Home directing. Funeral service for Michael Norris, age 61, of Alexander City, is today at 1 o'clock from Paradise Mission Full Gospel Worship Center, with Pastor Brian Thomas officiating. Burial in the New Life Memorial Gardens. Wright's Funeral Home, Alexander City, in charge of the arrangements. These obituaries, courtesy of Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations, it is Curtis & Son Funeral Home since 1975.